Welcome, guys. F1 this and that again. This is the chat, and yeah, today we're going to talk about the French GP this weekend. An amazing race, and Shoka, welcome to our to our living room. Yes,
Yes, living room.
living room.
Our
It sounds nice by
own
the
Formula
fireplace.
One heaven.
Exactly. Welcome, and
Thank you.
let's talk about this.
Thank you so much for having me. As usual,
By all means.
welcome to you too as well. As you said, as you well said, what a race it was. It got us hooked until the end, which was
Exactly.
good.
I was just checking the sound, and it is okay. If you guys feel something strange with the sound, just let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
So yes, Shoka. Before I was listening to you, but
hmm
you were starting to tell me about your feelings about the race. Okay, but let me stop you right there
Okay.
because first I have to ask you a question.
Hmm.
Your feelings about the race.
Oh, thank you for asking. So now
No,
that you asked.
as we always do, what is the first word that comes to your mind when you think about the race after 24 hours after the race? What's the first word that comes to your mind, or the expression, whatever, that comes to your mind about this race?
Okay, not a word, an expression.
Okay.
Oh no, not again.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah, that's what I thought. For me, it summarizes my feeling on
Okay.
lap 43,
All right.
right after Max pitted.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering, oh no, not again. I mean, Red Bull
Ah.
doing it wrong again? Come on. And then as things started to unfold, I
Mm-hmm.
noticed that okay, so the Mercs aren't stopping. They are complaining on the radio, yet they are not stopping at all. So
Yeah.
they're really going for it. I mean, with those tires on the same tires, going till the end of the race, and I was wondering, can the Bulls get to them? Will they? Won't
Yeah.
they?
Now you said the Bulls, and I was thinking about NBA in the 90s,
Yeah, the Bulls.
Michael Jordan. But yes,
So yeah, in one expression, that would be
oh
it.
no,
Oh
not
no, not
again.
again.
Okay, it's cool. Um, my feelings about this race
Wait,
was
wait, wait, wait. Before you tell me about your feelings,
okay. Let me
okay,
guess. You
hold
have a
that thought.
question. You have a question.
Hold that thought. Yes, I do have a question for you.
Let's go.
What are your feelings about the race? This race.
It was probably the word is finally. And in the same line as you were saying, but
Yeah,
it's exactly the same. But
yeah. It's the closure. It's oh no, not again.
finally they
Finally.
get it right.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
man.
They got it right.
And actually, and Mercedes just I don't know. They were sleeping. I don't know what the hell happened through their minds. But it
I
was
think they were
strange.
overconfident
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
the power engine
Not
or
that,
the
not that. I think they were overconfident regarding the tires, but not
Max's tires that
Max's
would
tires.
run out.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly, exactly. And I was kind of afraid that
they were right.
that was the case actually. But
By the way, just to clarify things,
mhm.
we are not against
No,
any
no,
team
no, no.
whatsoever. Okay,
Actually,
okay.
yeah. Who do you
We
support?
just want to see some diversity, and in terms of podiums,
Yes.
yeah, we would much rather having like perhaps Kimi, Alfa Romeo, or
Oh yeah.
Alpine, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Be honest, Chaka. Come on. Who do you want to see in the top place?
McLaren,
McLaren.
papaya, orange color, just filling
I
the whole
will.
scenario,
I
the
would
whole
love.
podium scenario.
I would love to see Williams again. Williams is my team, and I would love to see them in the top, back at the top. And I don't know,
Almost there.
almost there. Uh huh.
Come on, Russell was what, like P12?
12th, yeah,
So
12th.
that's almost a podium for
Yeah.
them,
Oh man, yeah.
especially this year.
We'll talk about that
Yeah.
in detail. let's see next year the new rules. Man, anything
I
can
mean,
happen,
yeah,
right?
it could scramble the whole midfield.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a huge game changer. So,
True.
yeah, bring it
And
on.
Ferrari, they already gave up on this year's car. Uh, what?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Ferrari. They've given up on life.
Well, after last year, if they didn't, after last year,
Yeah, yeah,
no, but they already confirmed that they are not going to develop this year's car anymore, and that they are now fully focused on next year's car.
true, true.
I think that it's a good decision
Yeah,
because
it's a wise decision,
it is,
actually.
it is, it
Yeah.
is. We'll see, we'll see. Shaka, let's do what we always do. Yes,
Shall we?
whenever we are reviewing the races, and let's look at the classification. Yes, and let's start from bottom. Yeah,
Yeah.
because the last guys are always the first. Yes,
Last
no,
one
the last one
in.
comes first.
Yeah,
Last came
yeah.
first. Anyway,
Gesundheit.
yeah, the Bible. Go and read it. Anyway,
Yes.
it's
We need Plinajm to
Matthew's.
help us out with that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, we need Plinajm to help us out. Plinajm, are you there? So yes, let's start from bottom. And shall I say it?
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Okay, so let's start with
Surprise me.
I don't think I can. But yes, Mazepin, 20th and last. And the Schumacher in front of him, Mick Schumacher. So the two Haas in the two in the
Yeah.
last
The bottom
in the
feeders.
yeah in the bottom.
But let's just do a small dramatic pause here because, I mean, what's going on between these two? Because there has been some attrition between
Yeah.
Schumacher and Mazepin, and it seems that both are stretching their elbows out and, kind of, fighting for position.
But I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I
I
was
mean, it's race driver blood, something like that. Don't know.
I think they don't want to be lost. Okay, and
Okay, makes sense.
they are in the worst car, right, of the
Yeah,
field. So they just don't
slowest.
want to be the last one. So I think that's what's happening between both drivers. Yeah, I still think Schumacher is a better driver than Mazepin.
Yeah, it could be.
No, that's what I think. So yeah.
Hmm.
18th, the Williams for Latifi.
Hmm.
Again, for me, he came in last because I don't really count with the Haas. But yeah, I'm expecting a bit more from Latifi. And one of the questions that we asked in our Instagram
Hmm.
this week was what's going to happen if Russell goes away from or signs for another team. What will happen to Williams? Okay, and that's a very valid question. What do you think?
Well, for me, it's obvious that they will be sharing the bottom feeder position with Haas. Well, starting from the beginning, we know that these two teams, they won't be doing any evolution of their cars. What they presented in the beginning of the year, it's actually just a small step forward from last year, meaning that they aren't bringing major updates or anything like that. Small things, yes, maybe, perhaps, but not a game changer evolution. So the teams are just relying on the driver's ability. They're basically, and that's it. So clearly, Russell knows the material, knows the hardware that he has, and he's the one that can extract the most out of this car. Latifi, he has been struggling since day one in Formula One,
Yes.
and the struggle is real. He has the same hardware that Russell does, and The guy just doesn't seem to be able to, move forward. The Haas team, come on, it's even worse than Williams,
True,
really, really worse.
true.
It could be down to the powertrain that they have. It's Ferrari against the Mercedes engine or power unit, now how they call it nowadays.
Yeah, power
Yeah,
units.
it could be making the difference there, but I mean, in terms of hardware, both cars, both teams are not in a happy place.
No, the thing is that we're talking
Oh, you have
about
a cat there.
the
Cute.
yeah, people
You
you can see it
can do
because
the.
you can see it because we have the classification, so I'm okay for now. But yes, I have a cat in my lap, so I just hope it doesn't start like meowing. Anyway, but we're talking about this year, Shoka, because next year, as we just said, things will change.
Mhm.
New cars, new regulations, everything will change. Man, let's imagine that Williams will be like fighting with Haas for the championship. Imagine that.
Well,
We never know,
that's a
Shaka. That's the
yeah, yeah,
thing. We
yeah,
never
yeah.
know.
You stand absolutely correct.
It's going
Um,
to be like a unique opportunity for
True,
these
true.
small teams. Let's call it small teams, okay?
New rules,
In
new
terms of
everything.
points,
So
okay?
yeah, yeah.
Small teams in terms of points, that will have the chance to come back to life.
And well, to be honest, and I think we need to we got to give this to Williams.
Hmm.
It's not the first time that they have been in lower positions in Formula One, and like the Phoenix, they have been able to recover
Yeah,
and move up.
yeah.
Um, it's
But
been a while since they lost one.
exactly, but not so
Uh,
many years in a row, you know.
yeah,
The last win was 2002 to 2012 or some 2011. 2011
13 with
or
Maldonado.
13, yes. It was
Yeah,
11 or 13, yes. And it was
you
Maldonado.
really don't want to talk about
No, I
that.
don't. No, no. But yeah, that is it for Latifi. Latifi is one of those drivers like Mazepin and Stroll, for instance, that they are just driving an F1 car because their parents
Ah,
they have money, okay, to spend.
well,
Yes,
that's two-thirds of the of the whole truth.
2/3 it's
Because
majority, so I win.
yeah, I'm not saying that you lost or something, but that you lose. But what I'm saying, or my point is, Stroll actually he drives well.
No, no, no.
He
I agree with you
Yeah,
definitely. The thing is that he's
yeah,
in that category, right? That
yeah.
is there because also because of his father.
Let's
Because
say that they don't have parents with shallow pockets.
true. Okay, that's it. Latifi 18th, and then came Kimi Raikkonen in the
Yeah,
Alfa Romeo. A bit disappointing this race for Kimi. Not that I was expecting for more, but
hmm
taking into consideration that Giovinazzi was 15th, yeah, it was not a race suited for the Alfa Romeos. Yeah,
true, true. I mean, I don't think it was suited for any Ferrari engine,
true.
to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. And why are you saying that? Because 16th came Leclerc.
Yeah, I
What
mean,
the hell was that, Ferrari?
yeah, that's my question. What the hell happened here? Come on.
Exactly.
You can do better, I'm
No, they
sure.
can't. No. Um,
Not this year, at least.
we've already talked about Ferrari and the way they are able to put in a very good lap in qualifying, okay,
Mhm.
and be at the top, not at the top,
Yeah,
but like fifth, sixth, for instance, okay.
yeah.
But then,
Higher than 11th.
for sure, yes. But then race pace is what can I say about the race
It's
pace?
awful. Awful. I think that's the word. Um, but my um, the way how I see this, and for the past what 2 3 years, I think
Hmm.
Ferrari they have been having issues with the aero package. Consistently, the Ferrari has been
Hmm.
draggy.
Yeah.
So. when you have the engine running at full revs,
Hmm.
and I mean you have the whole power available.
Yeah.
I mean, qualifying, yeah, the that engine can push them forward, but
Hmm.
when it comes to race pace and they decrease the engine horsepower,
Yeah.
the drag comes in and it just ruins everything. Whatever the gains they have during qualifying, they lose
They
it
lost.
all.
Yeah, they lost
Yeah,
everything during the
yeah,
race,
yeah,
and it's
exactly.
it's it's something that because McLaren is the opposite.
Yeah,
McLaren, they tend to have like poor qualifying. Not that many, but well, at least
yeah, but
regarding this
you
race,
can
if we
say,
if we look and we're talking about this race, so let's talk about this race. Ferrari, they started at the top, well, top 10 at least,
mhm,
and they ended up Leclerc 16th and Sainz 11th. They just
no points scoring for Ferrari during this
it's
weekend.
it was a shame for them,
I
but
must say, I did not see that coming. To
you
be honest, really.
you are any tifosi. No, but it's true, and it's a shame because in Monaco, right? Leclerc had that issue,
Yeah,
that issue. Come on, that accident. All right, and ruined the qualifying and the race for
the
him.
race. Yeah.
Sainz was able to do something about it, so okay. But then
Yeah,
in
because
Baku, the same thing. They started at the front and then they just were just like falling down the order. And here, it's exactly the same thing.
yeah.
They started, well, at least top 10, both cars, and then they just came falling down. And it's the race pace. It's amazing what the race pace can do to a team in this case. Yeah.
Yeah, I would sing them a song from Iron Maiden, falling down, falling
Thank you.
down. Yeah, you like
Now,
that?
15, Giovinazzi already talked about the struggle for the Alpha Romeo's cars. Now, 14th, I think disappointment.
Yeah. I mean, what happened with Alpine
Oh,
and what happened with Ocon?
well, not with Alpine, not with
Yeah,
Alpine
because
because Alonso was able well to get some points out of
true.
this race. But Ocon, he started 11th, right?
Hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong, 11th or 12th, and he ended up 14th.
Yeah.
He started with
Uh,
which tires? Shocker. Can you please check?
Give
Because
me a
I'm very
second.
tired today, and you are on holidays.
Let me to check tires because you're tired.
Yeah, but yes, Ocon started 11th or 12th.
Let's see if I can pull this.
No, he started with the hard compounds. Yes, with the hard tires, the white ones, and because he was catching Alonso in the medium tires. I remember that, and then all of a sudden, it just again, just like Leclerc, it just felt like down the order, right?
Well, it was a backwards race for Ocon.
Definitely.
I really don't understand what happened with was it the power? Was it the engine, the power
I don't know.
unit that was old? He couldn't push as much as he would like
I
to.
don't
Was it the
know.
tires?
I
I
don't know.
mean, this track is really abrasive on tires. It just
That is true.
shreds
Yes.
tires like there was no tomorrow. So were the teams thinking about something a little bit more conventional, or well, I won't say conventional, but I would say something more lean,
Hmm.
like Barcelona or even Portugal, which was a little bit more
Mm-hmm.
kinder
Mm-hmm.
on the tires. But yeah, it just shredded all hopes
True.
of teams
True.
such as the likes of Ferrari, at least for Ocon, and I mean, what else? Well, basically, I think these were the two, three teams, if we count Alfa Romeo, the three teams that struggled the most with in terms of tires.
Yeah, that's true. Um, But it was a shame for Ocon and Alpine because they were at their home soil, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Alpine and Ocon, and after the news, right,
yeah.
that Ocon signed a 3-year deal with Alpine, so we'll be with them until 2024, right?
Well,
Another
he
three
thought,
years.
well, I've signed the deal now. I
So I
have
don't
three
care.
years in the
Yeah,
bag, so
exactly.
yeah, that's fine.
Do you think that was it?
No, 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 no.
I don't
Well,
think so.
especially because this was Alcon's home race, and I'm
Okay,
sure he wanted to do a little bit better than he did.
of course.
Uh, I just don't think that he had the pace, and
Something
I don't
happened
think,
there with a strategy
yeah.
or something. Yeah, something very strange happened there. But anyway, and then we have a surprise. Yes, Tsunoda.
Yes,
He started from the pit lane, right?
true.
After that incident again, just like Imola, right? During the qualifying, he just lost control of the car and just ruined his qualifying
Oh, so
and his
so he
chances for the
lost
race.
control of the car. So that was it. That was the issue. Because by
It
the
was not the
images,
car.
I really thought that he was twerking with the car.
Did you see
So
that?
I did.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was funny.
But yeah, the vibrations, right, on that runaway. It was really cool to watch. But yes, it was apparently, I don't know because I didn't listen to the radio communications. But do you think it was probably it was the car's fault, right?
Yeah, there was an issue. Was it like the
The driver.
no, no, no.
The
It
car
was really
the Alpha Tauri had a driver there that was unable to control the car.
uh, um it's not the anti-stall nor the it's something to do with the regen system
Hmm.
that kind of also acts on the brakes on the rear brakes,
Hmm.
and well, whatever issue he had, it kind of made him spun,
Hmm.
and that was it.
Yeah,
It was very gentle touch
it was.
on the barriers,
It
but
was.
yeah.
But yeah, he ruined his qualifying and his chances chances in the race or
Yeah.
for the race. George Russell 12th, and I think it was the first time in a long period that no one DNF didn't finish the race.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Because everyone managed to finish.
exactly,
True.
and Russell was 12th, and we just needed like two guys from the from the front to I don't know, have an accident or something, okay?
Yeah.
And no, nothing
No.
happened. But Russell once again taking the Williams to a very good position
Yeah.
in the end.
High
12th,
position.
very
We
good.
can call it high in terms of William
Yeah,
standards. Yes, that
yeah.
was high.
But yeah, Russell once again taking all he can from the
Yeah.
car. And then the other surprise, negative surprise, Sainz, Carlos Sainz, another Ferrari. Below the top 10, so 11th.
Yeah.
But we already spoke about Ferrari and the struggle with the race pace, right?
Yeah. So now
With
let's start
this,
with the top 10.
exactly, we are top 10 and an amazing race from Lance Stroll. He
True.
started 19th last, and he was able to recover to finish in the top 10. So
Yeah.
1 point in the back for him and Aston Martin, from his side at least.
Mm-hmm.
But an amazing race, huh? Shocking.
Yeah, it was. I think both Aston Martins they were really feisty. This isn't like winning races material, but they were feisty, and the strategy of making that extra long stint in order to capitalize at the end with the faster tires and with the track evolution, the
Yeah,
rubbering in.
yeah,
So they were very clever, and just earning them these 3 points, which is kind of cool.
yeah. Vettel as well, 19th. Did you check the qualifying position?
The starting grid or
Yes,
qualifying position
starting grid. Yes, it's the
for
qualifying.
Ocon, right? He started
Please.
11th.
So Ocon 11th ended in 14th, and Vettel 12th.
Vettel. Yeah, behind Ocon in
12th.
12th.
So yeah, Vettel was able to, and he actually did an amazing race because he started with the hard tires,
Yeah, yeah.
and there was a moment that he was third or fourth, something like that,
To
before
be
the pit
honest,
stop.
Ocon was perhaps in a much better position. Well, he could have tried to do a Vettel because we've talked about this
Yeah,
before. The 11th, P11, starting from P11,
it's the best
is
place.
it's the best place compared to 10th, ninth, or even 8th
Yeah.
because you get to choose what tires you start your race on, and you can put shiny new tires,
Yeah,
regardless if they are hard, medium. You can pretty much do whatever you want with the strategy,
exactly.
and you know for sure that you will gallop at least what 2, 3 places
Yeah,
with the tire strategy.
yeah, yeah.
But this didn't happen with Ocon. I really don't know. I want to review the race, the Ocon's race, to see and understand what happened there because I'm quite curious
Yeah,
to.
it was strange to say the
Yeah,
least. Yes,
yeah.
and then we have his teammate Alonso
Alonso.
with the Alpine. He started ninth, if I'm not mistaken, and
He started ninth, yes.
ninth. He was struggling with the medium tires,
He was indeed.
but all of a sudden he was able to hold on the pit stop for a couple more laps, and then
Yeah.
he fitted the hard compounds, and he was able to take his Alpine to eighth, and again save the day for Alpine at least. Yeah.
Excuse me. True. And I want to say something in defense of all these drivers because we often hear them complaining about tires. My tires they are going off, etc., etc. You have these vibrations,
Yeah.
but the truth be told, they are very sensitive to minor changes, and they can feel it through the vibrations on the steering wheel. So when the tires are going off, when they are squared due to a hard brake, or they are simply just with some sort of issues,
Yeah.
they will feel it. They will feel it with the body, with the bones, all the
Yes.
vibrations coming through the car.
True.
They will feel it. Not to mention that they are sitting very low to the track, inside of that car, and they are very tight together. So yeah, they will definitely feel all the vibrations coming through.
Yeah.
So it's easy for them to be very sensitive to these minor changes. So we often joke about Hamilton or even any other clients, driver saying, "Oh, my tires are going off. Oh, Bono, I have no tires." Hamilton, 2 a.m. in the morning, you're sleeping at home. Oh, sorry. But yeah, but that's exactly why. I mean, they have all this training, they have all these things going on the car
Yeah.
that, yes, they will feel it. They will feel it all.
That's true.
So this
Um,
was just in defense of the actual drivers. Okay.
no, but it's true. It's true. They can feel that. Did you see? I think it was practice one or two. The first practice on Friday, when Sainz just went off track, and then
Shredded his tires on the blue and
exactly,
red strips.
exactly. That was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was amazing. Um, that tire was shredded, as you said. Yes.
Do you know where I think those stripes are?
What?
Laser beams.
Almost. Yes.
No, not beans, but beams.
Beans.
Yeah, because the moment you get braking, you have to be braking on top of them. They will start slicing, chunks out of your
It's
tires and
amazing.
the rubber. Yeah,
Yes, it's amazing. Um, anyway, Gasly, another great race from Pierre
very good.
Gasly
Yeah,
at his home
yeah.
home race as well, right? In the AlphaTauri, and again, giving some points to AlphaTauri, and he's doing
Good
great.
points, you mean? Yeah.
He's doing really good. Yes. Um, what else do we
Climbing a
have
little
here?
bit more.
Yes, and then I will leave this one for you. Okay, Norris and Ricardo,
Yeah.
McLaren, fifth and sixth. Tell me about
It's
it.
it's a double take. So McLaren get the strategy right. Ricardo was feisty. He was racy, very racy
True.
this weekend, which was really good. And it seems that he's a little bit more confident in that in that McLaren, and that's good. That's good for the team. I mean, McLaren was best of the rest because you already know we already know who's on top of them, or who were
On top of
the
them.
the teams on top of them on the top 10. So yeah, best of the rest. Good to see my McLaren there. I'm thinking about buying some stakes,
But
so I can actually call them at least one share.
you, as a McLaren supporter,
Mhm.
what is your opinion on this fight between Ricardo and Norris? Because there was
Well,
a fight there.
yeah. There was a fight. I mean, I remember Norris even complaining, saying that Ricardo pushed him out and etc. I mean, it's normal. This was bound to happen. I mean, it, two equal cars, they will fight for the same spot in the track.
Yeah.
So this was bound to happen, and as Ricardo progresses with his drive style, adapting his drive style to this car and etc. I think until the end of the season we will see more and more of this, and it's good as long as they don't take each other out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. It's game on, and just keep it real, keep it simple, keep it clean. Do not damage the car and bring home good points. And if they have to fight, they can do it as they did this weekend when they don't have much people around them and they can fight each other.
Yes.
So it's pointless if it's for me as a fan to see if it's Ricardo or is Norris ahead of each other, of one another. Sorry. So it's fine. Can be either of them. I really don't care, but just don't take each other out. So that's my advice.
It
And I'm
was
happy. Yes,
it was
very
nice
happy.
to see. Yeah, it was nice to see. Ricardo was doing was and he did a very good race.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. Finally, I can say that finally, and McLaren were the best of the rest,
Yeah.
right? Because you can touch the Mercs or the Bulls, right?
Can touch it.
Exactly. So you cannot touch them. So yes, McLaren in the fight with Ferrari. Okay, this time they came on top, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe, to be honest with you, between you and me, no one else is listening. I think McLaren will easily come third in the in
Let's see.
the in the in the teams, not teams, constructors championship. Yeah.
Championship, yeah.
But easily,
So,
easily, you know why? Because Ferrari stopped developing the car, as we just
mhm,
mentioned, and McLaren, no, McLaren, they are still doing something in the car. Okay,
yeah.
so that's why I say that
The one thing,
it will be easy for them to just overtake
yeah,
in the table
yeah,
the
for the championship points, yeah.
Ferrari. Yeah, definitely.
The one thing that McLaren seems to be doing more than the others is how can they extract more from the car without major updates? Because for this race, they didn't bring that many, and it was just Ricardo's sheer
Yeah.
drivability of the car. That's even a thing.
It is now.
It is now. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Um, let's talk about the top four. That's what we're
Man,
here
you
for.
keep giving me food.
What? What did I say now?
Yeah, let's talk about the top four.
Let's talk about. Let's talk about the top four. Let's talk
Uh,
about Bottas now. Huh?
Well, yes. On
Bottas.
that subject, Bottas, can I just kick off with a cool statement from Toto?
Of course, yes.
So Toto just came out to the press saying that he was really happy to finally seeing Bottas raising his elbows out and complaining about something in the car and saying F words and swearing and all this. So basically being pissed off at
At the
uh,
team.
whatever, yeah,
At the
at the
team.
team, basically at
Yeah.
the strategy.
Hmm.
So that was good. I mean, it showed that Toto is there to support him somehow, regardless if this is his last year on the team or not. Whatever, we'll talk about that soon. But in any case, it's good to see Toto support because he's a team principal, and all drivers they want to feel and be supported by the
You
by the team principal. So that was good.
you would always do that. Come on,
Do what?
support the driver, and especially Toto. I think. No.
Do you really want to talk about Monaco?
What about Monaco? What happened? Don't remember.
The wheel nut? He said that it was Bottas' fault. Well, it was, 50-50. So,
Come on.
yeah, yeah. I'm not saying that he was wrong. I'm not saying that he was right, but,
But he's a big butt.
yeah. When push comes to shove, you know how it goes.
Okay.
So, Bottas, yes. Let's
Yeah,
not.
I was thinking about what you were saying, but yeah, I think is Toto's job to support his driver.
Yeah.
So yeah, he of course he would say that. Also, to avoid any
Conundrum between the two drivers, or.
not only not even the two drivers, because one of the questions that we put in that we've added on Instagram. Okay, and by the way, what is the Instagram, Shaka? Do you
Our
know?
Instagram is F1 this and that. And
It's on the comments actually.
yeah, it's on the comments on the section below.
Yes. So let's check out here. We did a question to our fans, fans. Did you like that? To our followers. Okay. And the question was: is Bottas on the way out after the radio communication today? And I have to tell you that 79% of our followers that voted, so 79% of our followers, they said, oh, yeah, definitely. Okay.
Of course.
In 21%, they said, no, he will just apologize and he'll just stay with the team. Okay.
Until the end of the season.
Until the end of the season, yes, of course. No, there was not enough space to write all
Yeah.
that. But yes, he will apologize and he will stay. So I was when I listened to that, I was like, "Oh, Bottas, you didn't, you didn't. No, you didn't do that.
He did.
He did.
He
He
did.
did." And that was a sign that something is not right there. Okay, because do you want
So,
do you want to just
elaborate.
no, not elaborate, just try to reproduce what he said?
Uh, yes, I can. Uh,
You
what
can.
he said was,
Don't.
quoting,
No, don't say the.
"Why the did no one listen to me when I said it was going to be a two-stopper? Hell."
And
End quote.
I was like, oh my god, yeah. I think
I,
that
I, I want to finish this thought, or not finish, just add on top of what
tell
you're
me
gonna say. Something wrong isn't right.
something wrong isn't right. Definitely,
Say.
yes,
I
something
love to
wrong.
state the obvious.
No, something wrong isn't right, especially in Bottas' position,
Yeah.
because at the moment he has, and after this statement, okay,
Mhm.
um, I think he signed his way out of Mercedes.
I don't think.
If he was not already on the way
Yeah,
out.
I don't think this was a sign off, but this clearly shows the mentality that you go um, into the races, and I mean until the end of the season. I mean, it's he should have been like this since like 2 3 years ago. let's say 2009, 2019, he should have raced like, okay, I'm going to do this like I have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
But he didn't. He was overthinking, and I think he did the beginning of this championship. He still did that. Now you see a change in mentality, which is the nothing to lose mentality.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna go in, guns blazing. I'm gonna shoot, and I'm gonna aim to everything that moves.
especially
And
especially Russell. Oops,
yes,
I said the name.
uh, Russell, Hamilton. I mean, you name it. I mean, just go get him, boy.
Especially Russell.
Yeah.
But yes, I think, and again, I say this again. I think Russell already signed a deal with Mercedes, and he'll be replacing Bottas.
Boris.
Bottas.
Boris?
He'll
Boris.
be replacing Bottas. Bottas already knows that, and is he's upset. To say the least, he's upset with the situation,
Of course.
and he has a door open to leave. So that's what I think.
I have a question. Will he leave the team or will they offer him like a reserve driver role?
Do you think he will
Um,
accept that?
I mean,
What are his options?
exactly. I don't think he has that many.
Williams?
I don't think he's
Oh,
gonna
whoa,
go
whoa, whoa!
backwards.
Imagine this! Imagine this.
Hmm.
So Russell fulfills his dream to race for Mercedes, the winning car. Yes, and then
Yes.
Bottas
Sorry.
just does like a downgrade, okay,
Yeah.
and goes to Williams.
Hmm.
New rules, new cars,
They
and
have a
then
great car.
Williams has like an amazing car, and Bottas is a world champion with Russell struggling to get into the points.
Uh,
Man,
Seems legit. Um,
this would be like an amazing story, man.
I
Especially
well,
for Williams.
yeah, yeah.
Williams.
Mercedes is not in a very happy place at the moment, and I don't know what their plans are for the remainder of the year. Are they continue pushing evolution on this car?
Yeah.
Do they really want to win, or have they settled for
No,
second best
no,
and
they want
just
to win.
start think
No, they want
could
to
be?
win.
Yeah, let's assume that.
It's not a question.
So, new rules next year. So, Williams, they will have the same power engine as the Mercedes. They will won't no team will have wind tunnel testing because
Yeah.
they are looking into abolish that like completely for
Mm-hmm.
next year.
Mm-hmm.
So, assuming that they won't have all those mileage testing on the wind tunnel, it's going to come down to the testing. I mean, the actual
Yes.
preseason testing.
Yeah, yeah, and that will be
Yeah,
good. Yes,
could be.
nice to
I
see
can see
that.
that happening. I mean, they aren't investing on this year, so they have to be investing somewhere else. Please make it 2022, because otherwise, not investing in this year and then not
Yeah.
investing in 2022 and then turn out to be a flop. Come on, Williams, you can do better. You should be able to do better.
They should. They should. Let's see. Anyway, Bottas, he was
Yeah.
upset with the situation. He was actually not fighting with Hamilton at a point, at a certain stage of the race, but he was. Just chasing Hamilton.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't believe that he would be allowed to overtake Hamilton, obviously, unless Hamilton had any issue with the car,
Mhm.
but that will never happen. So yes, and ended up in fourth because Perez because Perez with the same tires, okay, but he pitted like a lot later, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he
Then
pitted he extended his stint in order to, keep the last stint shorter.
And Red Bull they played it fair. Okay, because we were talking during the race that Red Bull could just they will just leave Checo on the track so
Hmm.
that Max can overtake him, and then Checo will delay the Mercs that were behind Max. But they didn't, which
Yeah.
is a fair play.
I did, yeah, but I did think that both Perez and Bottas they could be like, chess pawns,
Hmm.
and the team would, move them around in order to
Yeah,
achieve whatever they wanted.
yeah.
But they didn't. Yeah, that's good.
Well, Bottas,
Also
Bottas,
quoting,
Bottas, Bottas in a way did it because Max he had to overtake Bottas, right?
well, yeah, he had to overtake, but that
Yeah,
was
I know.
pretty much easy, so he didn't lose that much time. But quoting Christian Horner, the Red Bull team principal, he said that it's much easier to be the hunter than the prey. So
And that's true.
true.
Yeah, because whenever,
The hunter being the guy chasing the first
yeah, of course,
the first driver.
because whenever we are playing F1 2020 in our amazing PCs, uh,
Your amazing PC.
not that many times that I am behind you, okay, but whenever I am behind you, I feel that I'm quicker because I'm able to brake a lot later. So yeah, but normally as I'm normally in front of you, yes, I feel like that. Yes.
So you feel the pressure.
Just kidding. Yes, but yeah, Perez an amazing race as well. He was able
Hmm.
to save the tires, so he could do like a late pit stop, and that enabled him later in the race to overtake Bottas and finish in on third. After the last race where he won the race, this one still a podium place and
Yeah,
a very good race.
yeah, yeah, true. And what else?
And then we have the Hamilton and the Max.
True.
Let's talk about that.
Well, it was not so much of a close wheel to wheel fight, but it
Yeah,
was a battle of wits.
yeah.
And by wits, I mean driver's ability,
Mm-hmm.
team strategy,
Mm-hmm.
car's performance.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have this a mix of these three, you are doomed for a good race. And I use doomed as in a good thing.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we had there. We had a bit of Barcelona, we had a little bit of Hungary last 2 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was exciting. But coming back to your question and right at the beginning, I really thought, oh no, not again! Don't do it again! Come on, be clever for both teams,
Yeah.
because Mercedes at one point should have responded to Red Bulls, which they didn't.
But tell me one
And
thing. Tell me one
mhm,
thing. Hamilton was chasing Max for like after the first pit stop
mhm,
for several laps.
mhm.
Was he able to overtake him?
No.
No. And Max was chasing Hamilton right from the beginning, from the first car, from turn one, and was Max able to overtake him?
Nope.
So what does this say? It says that with equal cars in
Hmm.
terms of equal tires and the engine.
Hmm. Hmm. All
Okay,
things being equal,
yeah, it's not easy to say it is impossible to
hmm,
overtake in this track.
true, that would come down to which car would, spare the most of the tires.
But that's the thing, tire strategy. Uh, if everything was equal, imagine
Hmm.
Hamilton pitting right after Max,
Hmm.
okay, and coming out in second place
Hmm.
behind Max. It would be the same. You wouldn't be able to overtake because it was just not easy. I
Yeah,
understand that it would come to tire degradation, right?
at the end, yeah.
But I don't think that.
Two things on that. First of all, the undercut was powerful, powerful, very powerful or is very powerful on this track, specifically on this track. Um,
Yeah.
and secondly, the Mercedes, they've said after the race ended, and through the voice of Bottas, they thought that the lower temperatures would help them conserve more tires, or that they wouldn't decay as much as they did. Having said that, I mean the temperature difference wasn't that much of a
No.
thing that could influence tire degradation, or could, prevent tire degradation at the rate that the Mercs would actually need to be able to fight the Bulls
Yeah.
with fresher tires. So yeah, that was really a shot in the foot.
Yes.
But my question is, with Max pitting first, so doing the undercut, he would always come up on top of it. But with fresher tires, because Max's tires would have at least one more lap than Hamilton's, would he be able to mount an attack to the first position at least on lap, what, 52, 51, like 2, 3 laps before the ending? I don't know. I would like to see that in a different realm, in a different alternative reality.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Mercedes, they were conservative, and I think they were overconfident in their own machines, hardware, and expecting that
And
Max's tires would go off.
yes, and that's what they were expecting. It was Max to just destroy their tires,
Yeah,
his tires. So yeah, ended up in this case badly for the Mercedes, and in this case Hamilton. Yes.
yeah.
So yeah, in the end, I think it was a very good race. Both Merckx and Red Bull, they were fighting each other,
Yeah, that was good.
and that is good. That's what we want to see, despite
Yeah.
there was no overtaking. Okay, but at least we were able to see them like fighting each other. So that's really good.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about the first.
Put him up, Buster.
Yeah, I was thinking about the first 10 laps, and I was thinking, oh, come on, Perez, you need to help Max. And he was just slowly going backwards. But in the end, we now understand what happened, right? He was basically saving tires, okay? So he could do like a late pit stop. So yeah, everything is calculated in Formula One, and that as well.
What isn't calculated, because I've been running the math with an A, not with an E, because that would be wrong and I would be really high at the moment.
Yes.
I've been running the math, and for the life of me, I cannot begin to grasp that thing that we've talked before the show, today's show, this show, which was Bottas not pitting for the fastest lap.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Yes.
Why?
I
Man, I mean,
think
come on. It's a no-brainer. He had like a gap of 54 plus seconds
to Norris.
to Norris, which was running in fifth. So from P5 to P4, he could do like 2 pit stops.
Yes. Yes.
He could go for the fastest lap. It would be one more
and
championship
that's
point.
and that's where I think that is it was
Missed
actually
opportunity?
no
Yeah,
no no
big
no
one.
actually on F1 this and that Instagram,
Mhm.
okay, there was
Wait.
another
Where?
the Instagram F1 this and that.
Oh, very well. Thank you for
Okay,
that.
because if you go there is a poll that and the question was, why didn't Mercedes stop Bottas for tires and get the extra point for the fastest lap? Option A, to punish Bottas, and option B, they were asleep. Now, punish Bottas, why? This all takes us to the conversation before, right?
Mhm.
That Toto Wolff was not happy with that radio communication
Mhm.
from Bottas, so he just said, "Man, just
Don't give him the extra point.
exactly
No, I
like
don't
tough
think.
luck." No, because we were thinking about Mercedes to imagine in the end they lose the championship by one
Again, I
point.
have to say it now.
Say it.
In the end.
No, but imagine,
Come on, third time is a charmer.
imagine
He said it
Mercedes, imagine
thrice.
Mercedes to lose the championship by 1 point.
Well, there shouldn't be an eye on team, right? So Toto Wolff should not think I when it comes to the team points for the constructors championship. So if he did that, that's I mean
It
he
was his
should have
call.
yeah, I believe so. Or was it James Valls, which is the chief strategist for the
Man,
Mercedes?
that doesn't make any sense. Perez was
At
going to
all.
overtake him,
At all.
and actually, he didn't wait for the last lap. He did it
Yeah.
like 3 laps to the
Yeah.
end. So they had plenty of time to just pit Bottas, put like medium tires or whatever, or even soft
Soft.
tires,
Come on, soft.
exactly,
Couldn't have gone soft.
and go for that fastest lap and get the extra point for Bottas and especially for the team for
Or
Mercedes,
were they afraid that Bottas would screw up on the pit stop, or that he would screw up,
as always.
or could not unscrew the nut, the
And
nut,
screw.
the screw? So
Unscrew the screw. But
yeah,
yes, regarding the poll, to punish Bottas, 33% of our followers and people that voted, 33% they said it was exactly to punish the driver.
sorry, I was just thinking about it's unscrew the nut, not the knot nor the screw. Sorry, it's the nut.
Thank you for the clarification.
Clarification. You're most welcome. I
But
was
yes,
just but yeah, sorry, I interrupted you.
no
Go.
worries. 33% of our followers that voted, they said it was to punish Bottas, and 67% they said that Mercedes were like basically asleep.
Asleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, in a way, it was strange to watch, to say the least. Yeah.
Cringe.
Yeah.
That was
Exactly. Now
excruciating.
let me check
That's
here.
the best adjective.
The majority, there was another poll here, not a poll, but just checking if our followers, if they
Hmm.
like to watch the French GP, and majority said yes. Almost all the voters, it was more than 75%. I would say majority was actually 100%.
Hmm.
So yes, it was, and I agree. I agree. It was a very good race, an entertaining race, exciting race, and up till the end, we didn't know who was going to win. To be honest,
Yeah. Yeah.
we felt that okay, Max has better tires, but will they last till the end? Will he be able to overtake Hamilton? It was the last laps, couple of laps. It was like exciting. Yes.
I must say that I was expecting a little bit more of chaos and mayhem
Hmm. Hmm.
at the front
I was
because
expecting that too because I just wanted two drivers to just don't finish the race so that George Russell could get a point.
you get a point.
Yes.
But I really thought that, okay, could there be a fight between Hamilton and Max and both will just simply take each other out, or will we have issues with the tires? Because I was expecting that. So
Hmm.
because I mean, the degradation was so high on this track that I really thought that at one point both Mercedes they would be having their
True.
tires being
True.
blown,
Yeah.
and yeah, so I was expecting some mayhem at the front, but well, it didn't happen, sadly.
No,
Uh,
in a way it was good because we had the race till the end, and
yeah,
that's what we want to see,
I don't
right?
want to put anyone's life in jeopardy or jeopardize. Nothing like that at all.
Yeah.
It's just to throw that uncertainty,
Hmm.
which is, I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
And
see
finally,
if
we
we face.
have Pirelli with the tires that with the high degradation, right?
Yeah,
Not exactly because of the tires, but because of the
yeah, it
tarmac,
was
right?
yeah due
But
to the
anyway,
track.
yeah.
Yeah.
But another poll here that we did, we already spoke about this. It
Hmm.
has to do with Williams and George Russell, right?
Mm.
And the question was, as we've discussed before, what will happen to Williams if George Russell goes away? or signs for another team. And actually, 62% of the voters said that Williams will be last of the last. Okay, so yeah, it will be like Latifi, right after or before Haas. But 38% they have positive vibes, and they said that they will find a better driver and they will move up the ladder, basically. So I don't know who's going to be that better driver for Williams at the moment, but
Either Williams has this, they can pull this rabbit out of the hat like they did in 92 for next year, of course, because I don't see any rookie driver being able to jump into the car, especially with the new rules.
yeah,
Well, above all, with the new rules,
yeah.
and start to deliver right from the get-go. I'm sorry, but I don't see that
And
happening.
they are Nissani, the reserve
Yeah,
driver, is doing
yeah.
practices in on Friday to get
Mhm.
the A license. Will it be Nissani for next year?
Could be. He's going to bring a lot of
Oh
cash into
man,
the team.
I know, but it's not. It's not all about cash, you know.
For
Uh,
who?
for
For you and me, perhaps. But
no, but the thing is that Frank Williams, he was not. He didn't like to spend much money with drivers, and that was a rule of his. The thing is that Frank Williams is no longer in the team, right? Unfortunately. So, come on, man, spend some money with a good driver,
yeah.
right? And try to do something about it.
Okay, but tell me one driver
That
with
wants to
experience
drive for
that,
Williams.
yeah, K-Mag, perhaps. I'm sure he would.
Why not?
Well,
K-Mag?
no, actually, no, because he said that he would only come back to Formula One if he was to drive for Mercedes.
Yeah,
Good
good
luck with
luck with
that,
it. Yeah,
K-Mag.
and he will drive for Mercedes if he goes for Williams. For Williams sits. Isn't it
Yeah,
the
the works
engine?
team.
Um,
Works team.
okay, but Bottas, for instance, if he wants to stay on in Formula One next season, I don't see many chances.
I question Bottas's ability of delivering cars. Sorry, developing cars.
I understand that, but Bottas was already in Williams, and the actually, but Williams was different back then.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see what will happen. One of the questions that our viewers asked, one of our viewers asked here on the Instagram, in Instagram,
Hmm.
F1 this and that, it was Kels.
Hmm.
And she asked, "What do you think Bottas will do about his reaction? Apologize?" That's a very
Not
good
at all.
question. That's a
Not
very
at
good
all.
question. I don't think he will apologize, to be
I don't think he
honest.
should apologize
No.
to begin with, nor I think he will because 2019, I think, he went on to win a race. He was waiting. He came back to the motorhome, and then he was expecting, to meet the team so that they would all take the photo
Yeah.
that they do at the end of the weekend,
Hmm.
and etc. And all of a sudden, he just found that it was empty.
Yeah.
Everyone had gone home, and so no, I don't think he should, nor
Yeah.
will he.
I don't think so as well. Even if it was not because of that, it's just come on. It's just it was just venting.
But he was right. Come on.
And he was totally right. Yes,
Yeah,
definitely,
I think the
definitely.
team should apologize to him. That's for sure.
Well, yeah. Will they do that? No.
I think they will. No, I think. I mean, James. He
Inside
came on
doors.
the. No, no. I mean, James came on the radio, and he was apologizing. I only listened to the Hamilton's apologies, but I'm sure
Yeah.
he had done that to Bottas's as well.
I think so. But anyway, Mercedes lost the race, not the drivers. It was the team that lost the race with this strategy.
Hmm.
And in this case, Red Bull, they just, as they said in the radio for Max, it's a payback, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was. I like the race overall. I like the fights. It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Yes,
It
definitely.
was very good. Yes, I agree.
Now, Shaka, let's talk about something very interesting. I don't know, do you have anything else to say about the race?
Um, no, I don't think so. I mean, I did expect Gasly
Gasly, no,
to be a little
no.
bit further up.
Hmm.
I'm not saying that the position that he finished it was lousy or bad or anything like that, but I was just expecting, that extra motivation would put him in a little bit more of a higher finishing
Hmm.
position. But then again, I also need to think about the car that he's driving,
Yeah,
and the people who got in front of him.
true.
Um, Clearly, they also have a better car,
Yeah,
or at least suited to this track.
that is true. Um, that's good. Looking at the driver's table, okay.
Hmm.
Um, we now have, we now, no, we continue to have Max as the current, well, leading driver, right? Max Verstappen with 131 points, followed by Lewis Hamilton, 119, so 12 points apart.
Yeah.
Perez, third, 84 points. Lando Norris in front of Bottas. Lando Norris still. He was
Fourth
actually,
best.
yeah, fourth best, 76 points. Bottas 59, Leclerc 52, Sainz 42, Gasly 37, very good here,
Hmm.
Gasly. Daniel Ricciardo 34 points. Will it be from now on that we'll have the real Daniel?
Well, I'm not too sure if this is the real Daniel, but
Not
I
yet,
am,
right?
yeah, I'm positive that we will see McLaren in a better position because we are now coming to
Next races,
tracks,
yes. Yeah,
proper racing tracks,
true.
rather than the street circuit tracks.
Yeah,
So
true, true. And then we have just we'll just stop here in top 10. Vettel with 30 points.
yeah,
11th is just so you know, it's Alonso. I just wanted to mention
that's
Alonso.
fine. It's fine. We mention them
Um,
all.
no, but looking at this top 10,
Hmm.
what do you think? First thing that comes to your minds?
How the tables have turned.
True.
That's how I think.
Hmm.
That's what comes to mind.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
I mean, it's Vettel down in 10th. It's Leclerc in the Ferraris down in 6th.
Hmm.
Bottas in 5th. Yeah,
Let's see. Let's see.
and great recovery from Sergio from Checo.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a great
That's
recovery.
something that we talked about last week. That Checo Perez said that I just need 5 races to get familiar to get how do you say
Familiarized.
yeah
Yeah,
to get
get acquainted
comfortable in the car,
with the car. Yeah.
and that's it. 5 races on the sixth race he won. Luckily, okay,
Hmm.
we have to say that. But then on the seventh race, he just kept the momentum going, and he finished in the podium again. So yes, I think we have, and finally, Red Bull has 2 drivers. Okay, to contributing with points for the team. Some
Question for you
yes.
in terms of Red Bull.
Hmm.
Do you think that we might see a Vettel Weber kind of thingy going on here in the future?
Not this year,
Hmm.
but probably next year. Yes.
Quite keen on
This year, no.
see
This
how this unfolds.
No, this year no, because Perez knows exactly where he stands in the
He's
team,
still adapting.
and he knows that Red Bull they want to make Verstappen champion as soon as possible.
Hmm.
So I think that not this year, but next year probably. Yes, yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Also, another thing, I would
Mm,
like to have the opportunity one day to interview Checo,
okay.
because that would be Shaka interviewing Checo. Shaka Checo.
Oh, just because of that.
Just because of that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Just because of that. Shaka Checo.
So Checo Perez, if you are
Checo.
listening,
Yes,
Shock is here.
I'm here for you, man.
All right, looking at the constructors table. Red Bull racing Honda, okay, in front, 215 points. Mercedes 178, and long time no see this. Okay,
Yeah,
a long time no see. Um, well,
McLaren with a three-digit point
already
scoring.
and
Yeah.
overtook Ferrari. So, and as we discussed before, it's just to be a walk in the park for McLaren. They will be third best team, I believe.
I
Um,
hope they don't become a third.
third, no, third. Ferrari fourth, 94 points. AlphaTauri on the fifth with 45 points. Aston Martin, Mercedes 40 points. Alpine, Renault 29 points, and then Alfa Romeo 2 points. Williams 0 and Haas 0. What do you think about this? I can tell you now that McLaren will be third. Okay.
Hmm.
And I believe that AlphaTauri will come down a bit. The fight will be Ferrari, AlphaTauri, Aston Martin, and Alpine.
Because today you are a believer, because you have been believing so much.
I believe. I believe.
Uh, I'm gonna risk saying that if things continue to swing this way with Fernando and Ocon performing really well, both of them, not as they did here,
Hmm.
but well, let's say that this race is an outlier for
Hmm.
Ocon, and that the few races or the next races that we have to come, he will do better. I foresee Alpine overtaking Aston Martin on the constructors. Um, the only other change here that I would do is
AlphaTauri,
actually none.
AlphaTauri, they will not keep up.
It's well, I don't want to say I don't want to play the blame game here,
It's just because
but
it's one driver.
exactly. But I will put some emphasis on Tsunoda not being able to deliver when he actually has the ability. He has the drive set skills.
Hmm.
Um, but for some reason he's just putting too much on his shoulders,
True.
so
Yeah.
he's overdoing it, and that's not good for the team because he's not bringing home the amount of points that he could.
True. True.
So yeah, I
Um,
don't see the AlphaTauri moving upwards.
I'm thinking about Aston Martin, and Aston Martin they normally they are starting to they decide to develop the car a little bit more. Okay,
Hmm.
this season, so I think that they will improve. Uh, how much will they improve? We don't know. The thing is that I think Aston Martin will be, to be honest with you, I think they will be fifth, and Alpine will be fighting with them. But Alpine will be behind Aston Martin in the end. We'll see. And AlphaTauri will just, of course, come seventh.
I mean, if we're just talking engine wise, then yeah,
Not
Aston
not
Martin
not
has
engine wise, but I don't know.
Aston Martin, they have been very strong towards the back end of the season rather than
That's the thing.
the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah, yeah. And Alpine
But
as well. Alpine
yeah,
Renault last year.
but we don't know how much,
But
how much.
this season is really strange because come on, they will not
Yeah,
develop the cars anymore, or
yeah,
at a certain point of this season they
yeah,
will
I
stop.
agree.
So to be honest, I don't know how it will end. But well, we just want to fight in the on the
Yeah,
track.
fights all over the place.
Exactly, exactly. Now, Shaka, regarding this race, tell me more things.
Pretty much that was it. It was. I think we've covered it all. I don't want to bother people with a quick recap because I think we've been discussing more of the same over and over and over. So I'm just
Hmm.
gonna shush it and stay here. Got nothing further to add.
Are you sure?
Yes, the defense rests.
It's now or never.
It's now or never. Okay,
I was expecting that, yes. So it didn't fail.
come on, you keep giving me, food for thought,
Yes.
music thought.
Okay. Shaka. So we're done for this race. I was not expecting a race like this. Okay, to be honest,
Hmm.
that exciting, but thank God it was. Thank God, no, thank to the teams and the drivers that it was a very good race, an exciting race. Next one will be the Styrian GP, just
Hmm.
around the corner, right? So
Yeah,
next weekend. Um,
bring it on, Buster.
exactly. So what will we be doing next Thursday? Probably Friday. We'll still don't know. We'll see. Thursday or Friday evening around 10 p.m. We will just come back here to talk about the Styrian GP. That will be completely different from the Austrian GP on the following weekends.
Yeah, totally different.
Exactly.
Well,
So,
actually, they could do like reverse track.
for instance, yes, why not? Why
Yeah, that would
not?
be really interesting.
Yeah, why not? That's true. But yes, it's Red Bull home soil.
Hmm.
Um,
Literally.
let's see what the Mercedes will do if it's not payback time for Mercedes.
Well, I must say that Honda surprised me with the upgrades,
Hmm.
and I really think that at this point they do have the most powerful power
Definitely.
unit in F1.
Yeah.
You
Especially
put,
after the upgrades this weekend. Yes.
yeah, and I believe from what I read in the news, Honda, they still want to gift Red Bull with another upgrade before the end of the season.
Hmm.
I mean, what the crap? Come on.
Man.
More horsepower, more what?
Yeah.
But yeah, bring it on. We want to see fast cars. We want to see cars traveling very close to the light speed.
I want to
Eh,
share with you something. I'm just checking here the weather forecast
You
for Red Bull Ring.
share, 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 share. Yeah.
Listen to me. Friday, thunderstorm.
Really?
Yeah, 25 degrees, rain and thunders. Yeah, 90% chance of rain. Okay,
Yeah.
humidity 59%. Saturday, 70% chance.
Thunderbolt and lightning.
Very, very frightening. Saturday, 70% chance of rain. Okay. And
Hmm.
Sunday, again, yeah, 80% chance of rain. So we will have, as far as we look here at the weather forecast, we foresee
A wet, a
a
wet race.
rainy race. Yes.
Okay,
Do we want
fair enough.
this?
Well, in this case, I really don't mind. You know why? Because we are going to have two races
Two.
at the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of the name, it's the same place, same
Yeah.
spot. So, yeah, in that case, as long as one is wet and one's dry, then that's fine. I'm happy with that.
Hmm.
Yes.
Let me see if I can see the weather forecast like for the following weekend. I don't think that's possible. Well, even if it is, it will not be that reliable, right?
What was
But
the first day? What was the forecast?
for what?
Uh,
For Friday.
Friday, Friday.
I thought you were going to sing "It's Friday then, Saturday, Sunday." What?
I mean, I don't like that remix. I much rather the original one.
Mm,
That's why.
okay.
But yeah, I could have gone that way, but I went with what's her face? Rebecca Black?
I don't know.
No.
I'm just checking here. Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, 14-day forecast. It's not that reliable, but at least we'll have an idea more or
Hmm.
less. So let's see. Uh, so next weekend is the 27th. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Uh, moderate or heavy rain shower. Saturday and Sunday, the following weekend, not this next one, the following one, it will be sunny.
Hmm.
Light rain, but sunny. So, yeah, wet race, and then on the following weekend, probably uh, a dry one.
Cool.
We'll see. We'll see. We will have time to talk about
Indeed, we
this
will.
next Thursday, right? Next
Yep.
Thursday, we'll do this live chat as a preview for the Styrian GP next
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
And yes, regarding this French GP, again, as I said before, last Thursday, uh, I don't really like this track, so I'm glad
Hmm.
it's gone. But it offered us a very entertaining race. So thank you for that, Paul Ricard. But I'll see you next year. Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, Shaka. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, pretty much that's it for today,
Are you
I guess.
sure?
I am positive.
Good.
Well, hugs. Do you want to send hugs?
Hugs, hugs.
Hugs.
Yes. You start. You always need to start first.
I'm gonna send hugs to all the musicians because today we've talked about
Yeah.
lots of music,
Mm-hmm,
right?
mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
this goes to our musicians all over the world. They keep us entertained, and I could not live without music.
Same
So
here. Yeah.
there you go. My hug goes to all the musicians out there in the world.
Very well. My hug. My hug.
Hmm.
My hug. My.
That's why you're laughing.
My hug goes to Melmac.
Melmac. All the people in Melmac. That's there's hope. There's still hope.
Okay, always hope for Melmac. And yes,
Wait a second. You have the cat there. What happened to the cat? Show me the cat. Show me the cat.
oops, oops. That was really nice. Yes, oops, sorry.
Gone. Gone with the
And he
wind.
looks happy.
He's very happy.
So actually, the cat is gone. Yes,
Literally.
literally. Now, yes, hugs to Melmac. Yes, and yes, one of the best TV shows ever,
Eva.
ever. Okay, Shaka, you're the man. You're the best.
You are the man. You're
And
the champion.
I'll talk to you on.
Who's in front in our championship?
Huh? Oh, the
Who's in front?
current one.
Yes, yes. You're the champ. You're the reigning champion.
We need to go back there.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we need.
Indeed, we do.
Okay, Shaka.
Sure, we do.
We'll do the
We
live
must.
chat on Thursday. Yes.
Yes, Thursday.
Thursday 10 p.m. guys, if you want us to talk about something in specific, like any topic you want us to cover, any
True.
questions you might have, just write down in the comment box whatever you want us to discuss, and we'll try to do it.
Exactly. And before you go, guys, remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoy the content.
Can they subscribe and like instead?
Yeah, they can. I mean, pretty much they can do whatever they want, just like us. Subscribe us. Joking. If you want to ask about which gear we use, you can also do that. So again, same as
And
Alex
Shaka
said
will
before,
Shaka will answer to all that.
we will. And basically that's it. See you again next time, I guess.
Yes, Shaka. I'll see you Thursday,
That hug.
10 p.m.
Ta-da.
to talk about the Styrian GP. Yeah, you need to do the tata again
Ta-da.
because I have interrupted you.
It's okay. It's fine.
So let's do it. So next
watched it
Thursday,
already.
10 p.m., more or less around 10 p.m. to talk about the Styrian GP. Guys, see you there. No, tata.
I wanted to do something different. Okay.
Okay.
Ta-da.
Tata. See ya.
See ya, guys.